Okay, so doing something a little bit different today. We are going to, I don't know if that's the right setup, but we're gonna do this. Um, so, and it's failed, so it means it's not the right setup. What the? Oh, there it is. I missed it. So we're gonna do a different kind of video today. We're gonna do a new content video. So I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna try a couple of vehicles. I figured I'm gonna stay away from the next gen because I
Steelers
don't
just
drive that
clean left
enough
to
to
get a fuel
really
number.
say, well, this feels different this way. So I'm just gonna kind of do the cars that I normally drive around or drive, and a few that I haven't done in a while, but we're gonna take a look at this one, see how this feels. Then we're gonna run to probably the 87 NASCAR 87s. See how that feels. I did a couple laps in that one earlier, and that was interesting. But let's see if we have to lift at all. Probably not, considering we don't have to in places like Kansas. It's flat out. I might, if there's a setup, I'll probably try for the Silver Crown. Just because I love that car and I want to see what it feels like at this track. See if there's any kind of lifting or anything. But like I said, I'm not gonna do the next gen. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's flat out. Like there's no lifting, there's no anything. I'm curious. If I hold it down, I mean, is that gonna change anything to make it tighten metal? Nope. It actually hurt my time. Huh. That's surprising. And I'm assuming you have to stay up here or else you get a cut in. But yeah, I'd say that kind of shows us what that's going to be like. So we'll go ahead, we'll hop out of this. We'll hop in 87. You guys are going to see my very pretty background. While I switch it over to 87s. Uh, do, Oh, sorry, Uh, 87. Where's 87 at? There it is. So this car, there's lifting involved in the 87 here. If you don't lift, especially after a couple laps, it gets really tight. So it kind of reminds me of the old Daytona to a point. I don't know how much because it's such a new surface, and I'm assuming that plays into it a little with these cars or with iRacing. But yeah, I mean it's just for the most part at most tracks. I mean, or at most with most cars, this track is just going to be kind of it's a slightly tighter super speedway. Like that. That's what it is. It's not. I mean, it might be interesting. It seems like it's gonna be fun in the 87s, possibly. It might also just be an absolute shit show. I just refreshed you. I don't know why you went to that menu. There you go. I'm in test drive, so I'm just gonna drive up on the track. I don't know why I waited last time. As you can see, I have done some laps, like I said. Even the first lap, like it feels like you have to lift. It's interesting. Like I had to lift there, or else I was gonna hit the wall. So in this car, this track might be a little bit of fun. Like, I'm having to fight it. Um, I almost just hit the wall there. And I was lifting all the way around that corner to get it all the way to the bottom. Like not all the way off the throttle, but just. And already it's tighter. So I don't know. I mean, in this car, I think it's gonna be fun. And I might get the next gen out just for shits and giggles. Um, to see what it's gonna feel like, at least in a single car run. That I think is gonna be, normal super speedway racing though. Honestly. So, but yeah, there you go. I could do that honestly all day because that's a lot of fun. Like I said, this is probably gonna be one of the few cars that it's actually fun in. Um, Past that, I don't see many other vehicles being all that entertaining there. Um, let's see, we'll get the next gen out next, just to kind of show you guys what it's like. I think I might actually get the last generation out. What is it, Gen 6? Oh, don't do this to me. You are not running anymore. Or maybe it is. Oh, did I already? It says loading. Let's see if it's gonna work. Hang on. Yeah, it's working. Cool. But yeah, we'll get a couple of the old cars out and see what it drives like. I'll probably do the Gen 6, and maybe I think it's, what was it, Gen 5? Is that the one that was around 2013? Um, the super powered ones, the ones that were actually hard to drive and see what those things drive around it. Um, just to kind of give you guys an idea, before you get on track, and I honestly think it might be fun in the 2013 cars. These, I doubt it, honestly. Once again, we're just gonna
clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
get on track since we're in a test session. Yeah, I can already tell this is gonna be really boring. I don't know, I just never really cared for these cars. Like, they just feel wrong. The only word I can think of to describe it. Like, it doesn't feel like a race car. It's so, like, there's no responsiveness in the steering. Like, the steering always feels dead. I don't like that feeling. Like, this is just, don't tell me I'm gonna go slower than the 87s. Are we really gonna go slower than the 87s? The cars that are literally not even built to drive good? We're going slower than the 87s. At least we're faster than the trucks. Like, I think the trucks were 32.3, if I remember correctly. But these things, it doesn't slow down if you hold the bottom around the back stretch. Like, this is just boring. Like, it's so boring.
We've got good fuel data.
Oh, God, okay. Let's hop out of this. I'm gonna I'm gonna get in one of the old NASCAR cars next. Um, and then we'll kind of go from there. And I don't know what you're talking about. Could not find Sim. Never seen that before. Where are they? Get me in. Legacy. There. I don't have a board. This will probably be fun. Because these things were so freaking powered. If it even has a setup for it, I hope so. If not, we'll probably put a Daytona setup in it. Because I would assume that that should be close, or maybe a California. I don't know. Oh, California might be too loose because you actually have to let off there. We'll see what it does. NASCAR cars are just nah, the newer ones, anyways. When it comes to this type of racing, I mean, it, I don't like pack racing. I really don't. Like part of it is fun, but not something I want to do week in and week out. And I don't understand why they switched Atlanta to basically another super speedway. Oh, cool. Does have a setup. Let's see what this looks like, or drives like. Here.
Give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
Things have such a different sound and feel. Okay, let's see. Please tell me I'm gonna actually have to lift around the corners. Like that's what I want. Although I feel like they made this setup so bogged down, which is not this car. It's a little loose on exit, but I don't know. It just feels bogged down compared to normal with this car. Feels underpowered, and that's just not right. Unless they put it, oh, they probably put the restrictor plate. That would make sense to a point. But even with the restrictor plate, I feel like these things would be going faster than this. I don't know about that. That tells me that iRacing might have messed around with that. I don't know. I don't know. Boring. Like, these cars aren't even boring at Daytona. At new Daytona.
We've got good fuel data.
I don't know. We'll switch over to Silver Crown next. Just for shit. I feel like that's either going to be really nutty or really boring. And then we'll probably take the IndyCar out. Silver Crown. I don't know, that just didn't feel the way I thought it would. But we'll see. What was the other car I was wanting to do? I think there was another one I was thinking of. Oh yeah, the IndyCar. I gotta remember that one. Because that, as Nevin said, the Formula One car isn't built for those types of tracks, so I don't think it would be interesting to see. But the IndyCar might. I feel like the IndyCar is gonna actually race there. In the weekly series at some point. Okay.
Give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
So bogged down at the start. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see how fast we can go on a Silver Crown at the new Atlanta. Oh. It's not hit the apron. Oh jeez, it's nowhere near. Holy crap. We're doing 170 miles an hour and I don't even think it's hit its max yet. Oh! Hey, we saved it. We saved it. Somehow. This is gonna be interesting here, I think. To a point. Oh geez, we're doing 180 miles an hour into the corner. A Silver Crown. I need to get off that frickin' apron, but for some reason it's like a frickin' magnet. We're gonna take a Silver Crown, and we're gonna go faster than the NASCAR Next Gen. Because this thing won't even slow down past 176. Like, we might even come close to beating the 87s in a Silver Crown. Yep, I think we might actually hit, no, I don't remember what I was doing. I think I did a 30.3 in, 87s. This, we're gonna hit a 30.5.
We've got good
30.4. That's, I don't know, that might be fun in like a pack situation, because I feel like in a pack you're gonna have to let off around the corners. Let me see what it does if I just hold the bottom. Just out of curiosity. Huh, that actually helped with speed. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let's take a look at the IndyCar. The IndyCar is probably going to be relatively boring because it's, you know, flat out at a lot of regular ovals. And then we'll call it a video after that. But you know, figure why not? Let's take a look at it. I'll pull this down so you guys can see. I don't know why I didn't have that down before, but I generally keep this on my top screen. I don't have enough room to have screens next to each other. So I have like an end table on the back of my desk that holds my other screen. No, it's silly. I think probably the cars that are going to be the most fun in this though are at this track are the 87s. Like I can't really see any other cars really being all that fun. Because the next gen's just boring.
Just give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
And the trucks have always been just meh at speedways. Xfinity might be interesting, but I'm not going to test that just because I don't drive that at speedways, and I figured everybody was going to want to see the next gen. But yeah, like I said, flat out, like, geez, 230. $231. Like, this is gonna be a nutty speed lap. Like, I think so far my fastest was a 30.3, and this is gonna be like, what, a 22? 24? 23 point? What in the world? Oh, jeez. That's just, I don't even know how to respond to that. 23.5.
We've got good fuel data.
Oh, that's wicked fast. Yeah, that's nutty fast. Um, okay, but I think that's gonna call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed that little snippet of the new Atlanta. Um, thanks for watching.